Hey there friends, it's Angela, the Inquisitive Farm Wife. I'm so glad you made it back to my kitchen today. Hey, you remember that project we worked on with this big old huge pumpkin? Yep, we're back again for another video. First we got it out, we cut it up, we got rid of all the bad spots, and then we roasted it. We talked about that. I have a video here that you can go see how I cut it up and what I did to roast it. And after I got everything ready for canning, which is the project we're going to do today, I had a little bit left over, so I pureed it. And then I also have a video here about this delicious pumpkin oatmeal bread that I made. And I think you'll enjoy that, so I'll put a link here for you. But the reason we are here today is because we are learning how to can pumpkin. I had such a large amount of pumpkin from this huge, gorgeous pumpkin that was donated to me. It was just seemed right to go ahead and can it. Yes, you can freeze it, but I prefer leaving my freezer space for other things. So I have this new canner that I'm so excited about, and it was a perfect opportunity to get to use it. I pulled off the softer pieces, put those in the blender, and the more firm pieces I put into jars. I had 5 quart-sized jars that I put out here because that's exactly what will fit into my new electric pressure canner that I'm so excited to show you today. I filled those up to the appropriate headspace, and you want to go ahead and fill in with hot water because I'm going to be using a hot canner. And you also want to make sure that you debubble all your jars. I am actually using a wooden chopstick here. You can use plastic, but whatever you do, don't use metal. And of course, make sure you have nice, good, clean hands. Wipe your rims. I like to use a little bit of vinegar. And then put on your lids. According to the USDA, the only pressure canning methods that are recommended for canning cubed pumpkin, you are not to do mashed pumpkin. They have changed that over the years. You will mash your pumpkin afterwards. So to be safe, you want to put them into 1-inch cubes. And if you do not roast it, then you need to boil the pumpkin first and put them in the jars, leaving a 1-inch head space. So now it is time to put the jars of ready-to-go pumpkin into the canner. I'm now trying to figure out how to work this pressure canner for the first time. I must tell you, I was a little intimidated by it. Of course, it is a new piece of equipment, but it is now my go-to machine. I absolutely love it, how I can set it and forget it almost. When you are pressure canning pumpkins and winter squash, you always need to have a processing time of 90 minutes, and depending on your altitude, it will be anywhere from 11 or 10 to 15 pounds. So make sure that you are reading your directions. Make sure that you understand your canner, and go to the USDA sites and you can get help with canning times and pressures. And here we are. It is later that evening, and while I was out doing other projects, my pumpkin got canned and processed for me. So I'm going to pull it out of the canner now, and I'm so excited to show you what we did today. So don't do what I do. I couldn't find the proper tools, and I ended up using my barbecue tongs to pull those out. Probably not a safe idea. You might see a little bit of cloudiness. You can wipe that off with vinegar and take that right out. I forgot to put that into my water. But hey guys, look, they all sealed. Woohoo! I did not have my 4-jar lids yet, but I do now, and I love using them. Thank you so much for coming along in the kitchen with me. I really appreciated you being here. I hope you learned a little bit about how you can take an unusual pumpkin, can it, and have it for recipes for later. We'll see you later, friends. Have a great one.